Yo, happy Halloween! Or the horror of another Halloween. I don't know which is correct. I've never celebrated it.
Hey, what did you just say? Did you say you're the best class in the game? Well, prove it. What can you do? Do you have a katana, a sword, a shield, a revolver, a laser gun, an aerial attack? What? Why? Where did you get that from?
Yo, dude, chill out. I just joined the game and didn't say anything like that. Where did you even get the idea that I'm the best class in the game?
What the? I don't know. Usually when a new class appears in the game, it claims to be the best. And by the way, Ram is standing behind you, watching our conversation and eating popcorn.
Guys, I recently finished watching my favorite anime, which I've been watching for several months. I have nothing to do, and your conversation seems interesting to me.
Get out of here!
And if I don't leave, what will you do to me?
Does this happen often here?
I don't know, I didn't appear in videos myself before.
What the hell?
But how is that possible? You've been in the game for a long time, and as far as I know, there's a video on the channel where all the classes get to know each other.
Yes, but I didn't get there, and it's only thanks to the comments under this video that I'm here now.
Well, okay.
Since we've met, tell me about your abilities and what you're good at.
Yes, of course. At the moment, I am the only class in the game that can be purchased with candy instead of diamonds.
Cool, what are you doing?
Well, basically, the only thing I do is give more candy when you approach the house on the map. That is, instead of 3 pieces of candy, I give 4.
Well, that makes sense. Why else would you need candy, except that you can buy someone with it?
Well, for now, besides candy, you can buy rabbit and dog skins and cosmetics that look scary.
Is that all? No offense, but I think you're a useless class.
At the moment, this is true, but over time there will be many more exclusive rewards that can be purchased with candy, and perhaps another class will appear that will be very imbalanced and will cost a large amount of candy. So now is the time to take me and farm as much candy as possible.
And if that happens, then you can truly become one of the best classes in the game.
No, I would call myself the key to acquiring the best exclusive class in the game as quickly as possible.
Who said something about the best class? I think I should be in the top 3 list of the best classes in the game.
And why is that?
Well, first of all, at the start of the game, the player immediately has access to a katana, which can be used not only to quickly kill hostile animals and obtain meat, but also to chop up demons. Also at the start, 120 kunai are immediately available, which will help to quickly free the missing children.
What you say makes sense, but you cost a whopping 500 diamonds. Do you really think many players have 500 diamonds? They would have to save up for weeks to buy you. And honestly, it's better to earn a little more diamonds and buy a cyborg for 600 diamonds right away.
So you think the cyborg is better than you, since you're suggesting players buy it instead of you?
The cyborg and I are in completely different categories. He costs 600 crystals and I only cost 55. You could say that players who have played the game 3 times can already buy me, and I will be much more useful to them than you with your 120 kunai. And what demons were you talking about anyway? There are no demons in the game, only mutant creatures.
Now that we've touched on the topic of usefulness in the game, tell us about your abilities.
Oh, they are unique. First, at the beginning of the game, the player is given 1 random item, and imagine, it could even be a shotgun. Also, with the chest partially open, there is a 50% chance that an item much better than what could have dropped will drop.
Yo, dude, turns out you've got some really cool abilities. I'm even surprised you're so cheap.
Hold off on your conclusions, because you only talked about the advantages and now we're moving on to the disadvantages. The first disadvantage is that most often at the beginning of the game, the player only gets a bandage. The second major disadvantage is that in addition to a 50% chance of success, there is also a 50% chance that the chest will drop an item that is worse than the one that could have dropped. And thirdly, if we are talking about usefulness in the game, it is better for players to buy the woodcutter class. Although it costs a little more, it will be more useful than you.
Yo, who mentioned Lumberjack? I only cost 70 diamonds. I get an upgraded axe right at the start of the game, and when I chop down trees, more logs fall than usual.
Here he is. Well, I don't think he'll say another word for the rest of the video because he's already told us everything about himself.
Well, nice to meet you, Lumberjack. I'm the kind of guy who gets bought with candy, not diamonds. Hey, what's wrong with him?
Oh, don't worry, he's fine. He's just a man of few words.
By the way, what about Fire Bandit? I heard that he is also in the game, and in my opinion, he is cheaper than you. Maybe then, he will be more useful than all of you.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Please tell me my demo version. Do you agree that you are better than me? After all, you run slower than me, and you have neither a katana nor kunai.
Well, I'm hardly your demo version, because I'm a completely different character with different abilities. And just because you appeared in the game before me doesn't mean you have the right to call me your demo version. And since we're on the subject, yes, I think I'll be more useful than you in the game.
And why is that? Give me some arguments.
Well, first of all, I'm much cheaper, specifically 200 diamonds, while you cost 500. Also, as far as I know, the number of your kunai is limited. You only have 120 of them. And yes, even though that's a lot, and you have an extra chance of finding a couple more kunai in the chest, it's still crap. If a player buys me, he will have a fire crossbow available at the start, which not only has an infinite number of fire arrows, but also gives additional damage in the form of fire. It's like using the Poison Master class, but paying less for diamonds. And also at the start, fire potions are available to me, which will be useful in order to repel a crowd of enemies.
Well, yes, you cost a lot less than me, but if you choose between Poison Master and you, then it's better to choose Poison Master because you cost the same. And he also has armor that is also covered with poison. So the real shit here is you.
Stop fighting! Each class is good and unique in its own way. There is no class that can be called shit.
And who are you? Are you the fifth missing eldest child who was taken away by the cultists and turned into a deer that prevents players from finding the remaining children because he thinks they will harm them?
Oh no, it's not like that. I'm a simple merchant who sometimes appears in the game, and the costume is just for Halloween.
By the way, when do you appear in the game?
I only show up during the day and offer the players various equipment so that they can find and free the missing children as soon as possible.
And where are you at night? Why don't you help the players at night and come over? And as far as I know, you don't just help the players, but for a fee, which you accept in the form of animal skins.
This is the werewolf deer. Catch him and bring him to the scientists.
What the